Hello.
Hello.
Surprise live stream, P.O. Box mail opening video.
You have like outside all over your jacket.
Oh, yeah. I went outside earlier and I have like flowers and stuff all over me because I was chasing the cats and Arlo around the yard. So, while we're waiting for people to show up, this is mostly going to be for the replay. So what we're doing today is we're opening up some mail and just sort of catching up a little bit. The past few live streams have been a solo live stream from myself, just sort of talking about my opinions on stuff, like recent theme park news and just updates in my life. And now we can both sort of talk together. And I have this microphone set up and then this this camera set up over here on my...
Do it?
Not yet.
Okay.
We'll have like a bit of a reveal there in a little bit. But yeah, so we're just waiting for people to randomly show up in the middle of the day on a Friday. Mm-hmm. And even if nobody shows up at all, this will just be fun to have sort of as like a replay, I think. Because we did get some P.O. Box mail. It's funny because whenever I go to the P.O. Box to like check for mail, there's either nothing at all or there's like multiple packages of stuff.
Or you'll like go and then there's nothing and then somebody will send you a message being like, Roy, check the P.O. Box, I just sent you something.
I know, and I don't go that often because I don't get a lot of mail, and which is fine. But it's always that case where I go and I check the P.O. Box, and then right after that, somebody has sent me something.
Hi, Maddie. Thank you for just being here. Don't get in trouble at work.
Yep. Catch it on the replay. It'll be on the YouTube channel. I don't know. So we're a few days away from Halloween, so we're getting pretty excited about that. We've pretty much done all of our Halloween activities for the year.
Yeah.
I want to say so far we're not going to go to Not So Scary this year, which I have thoughts about. Like, I'm disappointed, but I'm also like okay with it.
Yeah, I think it's our itinerary has been pretty identical every year. So
yeah, I think when you enjoy something, when it's a good thing, you don't overdo it. I don't think, in my opinion, especially when it's gotten like as expensive as it's gotten, where it's I don't know, because it's very expensive now, unfortunately, and we can't just kind of pop into it like we used to do in previous years. Do I style my hair? I do not. Should I? Maybe.
probably.
I don't know. I get into this like mood every now and then where I just kind of let my facial hair grow out, and then my hair grow out, and it just makes me feel like I don't know.
Your version of styling your hair is getting a haircut.
Yeah, I get very hunter-gatherer at times, so it's sort of fun to accentuate that. Because if you don't know me, I'm not a trendy hairstyle kind of a person. The fade and everybody else that does that particular type of haircut and style and you know, has like the beard like stylized and no, I just like having a hair that I can just kind of, you know, enjoy and stuff. It's just, I don't know. It's for me, it's like a very stylistic thing where sometimes I'll have short hair and no facial hair. Sometimes I'll have long hair, no facial hair, or facial hair and short hair, facial hair and longer hair. It's just gets fun sometimes. Hello from the UK over there. Okay, it's getting a little bit later in the evening, I think.
Yeah, what time is it over there?
I don't know.
I could do the quick math, but it won't be that
It's
quick.
like 6 hours ahead, right?
It won't be that quick.
From Ireland. Whoa. Look at all these people looking at us living in Florida.
Thanks, guys.
Hello from
2:00 in the afternoon here.
sunny, beautiful Florida. The weather's been pretty good recently, so that's neat. Okay, so we're going to be doing live stream, doing some P.O. Box mail letters and openings and everything. And I have a bit of a reveal. I'm very proud of myself for learning how to do this, even though it is so simplistic and I could have done it this entire time. But I have this camera. I have a phone here that has a camera. I have this camera contraption. I'm going to be using this to showcase some of the mail and the stuff that we're going to be opening because I'm able to do that. So, Brennan, if you hit the little key over there, look at this. Are you ready for this? Boop. Woohoo! I don't like that. Go back. Boop. So I can transition in between cameras now.
Yeah.
Will we be doing Jollywood Nights? I want to. That is, if we're going to pay for something, it would be Jollywood Nights, which is interesting because like originally I had the opinion that it was not worth it.
I wasn't going to call you out, but your opinion switched overnight on me.
It sounded like somebody just played a trumpet. Did you hear that?
I did. I think it was just a horn.
Maybe. Yeah, no. My opinion has not changed, but the idea of doing something the inaugural year to do it and taking advantage of just like, what is this and can it be worth it? I don't know yet. I still don't know. We have not purchased tickets. I don't even know if there's some available. I think that there are, but I'm curious. I think it's just like the anticipation of a new event. You know, I think it was the comparative mindset. Like once I, you know, because I had that haughty attitude towards Jollywood Nights that I didn't think it was going to be worth it. But when it's comparative of would I rather do something completely new and just see what it's like, or would I want to do the exact same thing again that we just did last year, which is
I was
very merry Christmas party.
looking at the food menu for Jollywood Nights with a coworker the other day, and they have a lot of options. Like there's a lot of food options, and it's everywhere, and it's creative. So it's like if we do go, at least we could be excited about the food and everything.
Like I wish so much that there was like a Halloween a Christmas parade, or that there was like a Christmas fireworks show that was not. I think it's like Jingle Bell Jingle Bam that is the most like, I don't want to say insulting, but it's just that's the disappointment that they had to use a show that was free before and redo it. And maybe there's going to be different aspects of it. Maybe they'll like really go all out on it and make it worth being like a hard ticketed event fireworks show. But I don't know. There's not a lot in terms of what they can do at Hollywood Studios with a major fireworks show with their
They're gonna bring back the
with their
Osborne
launches.
lights, but it'll be a hard ticketed event.
I would pay for that. I really would.
A lot of people would, but like that would be the new thing. It's,
Like,
they're gonna bring back your beloved thing, but now we're gonna make you pay.
Miss it. I miss the Dream Lights at Magic Kingdom on the castle. I miss Osborne lights, just like actual Christmas lights, not being replaced with projections.
Is it that they never planned to bring the Dream Lights back, or was it supposed to be just for the 50th because of the stuff on the castle?
It's one of those things that they like, you know.
Because I'm hearing it's still not coming back, and I'm not a fan.
I don't know. They tap dance around things sometimes. But no, it wasn't great that there was always a crane in people's pictures for like 3-4 months out of the year. I know that was kind of annoying and everything. And it's not like the projections are ugly by any means at all.
The Dream Lights were just so
They were so
beautiful.
cool. But just, I guess, like the effort to put them up and commit to that, it was just like a lot.
I like Rachel. Hi from East Tennessee, Dollywood area. Please come back.
We will.
Want to.
We want to.
That's like,
definitely.
That's probably our next big travel trip. At least I want it to be. And then hello from Buffalo, New York. We'll be arriving in Disney in 2 weeks, and we hope to run into you guys.
Yay!
You'll run into us too.
You'll be getting here right as they are putting up the Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
I tried to do like a manual focus on the camera because every time we live stream, it focuses on your face and not mine, and I'm always blurry the entire time.
I also sit really far forward too.
Yeah, but like if we're like on the same plane, then we should both be in focus. But I still think that I'm just not meant to be in focus when you're the star of the show. Whatever.
I sit.
We do live streams
forward, and I have my mic down where I think your mic hides your face a lot, so it's easier to focus on mine.
Because I want to be like a pretentious like podcaster where I'm just like talking to the microphone just like this.
That's when we'll do this. Welcome to the OIB podcast.
Which we're thinking about it. Arlo is working at the moment, so if you can hear that, sorry about that. He's got a lot of things to say sometimes, and often we don't want to hear it. He's a dog who needs his opinion.
I'd rather that, because early, like 10 minutes ago, was my stomach. So I'd rather you guys hear his barking in the background.
We had Taco Bell for lunch.
Stomach growling.
But yeah, Jollywood Nights. I'm curious. I think it's just weighing between those specifically about like, do I want to go to Very Merry again or try something new? Mm-hmm. I don't think that Jollywood is going to be worth the price. Which that's where it kind of is like, okay, do I want to consciously pay for something that I don't think is going to be worth it for the chance of it being unique and actually surprisingly interesting? I don't know, so we'll see. And maybe we can like take that time to not like, we don't have to see the fireworks. We can use that time to actually do everything that we want to do. Like if we can see every single show and meet all like the fun character overlays that they would have there. I don't know. Because then at the same time, you can see all these shows that are going to be fully live streamed and uploaded in 4K on YouTube. So it's like, I don't know. Oh, do we have somebody outside?
Oh, it's UPS.
Oh, there's a car that's been parking in front of our house for like a couple weeks now. and they park like right in front of our house, and it's like in the street, and so it's like by no means we have like
We don't own the street.
no, and we park in the garage because unlike most people in this neighborhood, I keep my garage looking nice so we can park in it, both cars, and everyone else has to park in the street because I see them with their garage doors open.
I know you're being pretentious, but you're not wrong.
Everyone has a messy
everyone in
garage.
this neighborhood uses their garage.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Extra storage room.
But that makes everybody park in their driveways and then also park in the street and everything, and it you know, but nobody's ever parked in front of our house in years, and now this one particular truck that never moves is like always in front of the house. Arlo, you know what? So yeah, it's like it's a petty thing, you know, where it's just like, should I park there one day and just see what happens? Like, where are they gonna go? Because I think I don't know. I'm that neighbor that is looking out of my blinds, you know, just like, what's going on in my neighborhood?
We're not like that. We're not that bad.
No.
We're just renters.
Journey to the attractions. Hello. How are you doing over there? It's well, it's like it's out of season, right, for the theme parks over there now, I think.
You
right?
sounded so flirtatious.
Ooh.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
Heading out to California next week for Universal. I'm putting that like California for Universal and Disney. What must we do?
Universal and Disney. I don't know. Like, what should you do, like in California specifically, or what should you do in the parks? Because Nintendo.
Definitely Nintendo at Universal, majorly Nintendo. You know, we did the early entry for that, and I don't like paying for things extra, and that was worth it because you just got to like. I mean, it was very inexpensive, you know, depending on the day. But just getting to go into that part of the land and do all that you wanted to do before the crowds got there and before it got to multi-hour waits for everything, and to be able to get your
Toadstool,
your cafe reservation, that was pretty good. Disneyland, California Adventure, just try to do it all. It's like it's all great.
You gotta do tomatoes.
Make sure that you go on a fireworks night at Disney. I presume that they're doing them every night now that it's like.
Because they don't usually do them every night,
unless it's like peak season, which like it might be. I don't know. In early November, early December, that might be sort of like, because like the holidays, they kind of fluctuate a little bit, right? With like Halloween gets very busy, then it dips down a bit for November, and then it gets really busy again for Thanksgiving, dips down a little bit for the beginning of December, and then just gets ridiculous for the weeks of December, the end of December until like New Year's. Just OB things.
It also just depends on because everybody, like, what they want to do when they go places is so subjective. So like, what should we do? I don't know. What are you into? Like, what is something that would sound exciting? Like something that we have to do every time we go there probably isn't the same thing that somebody else would care to do every time they go.
Yeah, if you haven't done the tram tour at Universal, pretty significant to do that. Jurassic World is new. Harry Potter is it's a duplicate land, if anything, kind of inferior to the one that we have here. So if you ever plan to come here, or if you have come here, that can be kind of a pass, which is sad to say. But yeah, and a lot of stuff is, you know, like we didn't really care for the new theater show out there.
Yeah.
And then Despicable is the same. The land is cuter. Secret Life of Pets, definitely do that.
It's cute.
And I mean, we like their Mummy a lot. It's different than ours. And yeah, Transformers exactly the same. Definitely don't do that. I don't think.
Something that
if you've done it.
Something that we did this trip was we just kind of went to go see famous landmarks. So that was cool. So if you have extra time and want to do stuff outside of the parks, you can go look up like famous landmarks that are familiar to you in the parks or on TV or movies, and then just go find them.
And I could have done a little bit better job of like planning that out. In particular, we were trying to figure out how to do our day. We did the Warner Brothers tour. That's pretty significant to do that. That's a lot of fun to do.
That's a good one. Do the Warner Brothers tour, because that was really cool.
But if you're from the UK, then you have the superior one anyway. So I don't know.
I mean, that's fair. But if you want to see other things other than Harry Potter, do the Warner Brothers tour, because it was really cool.
But yeah, it was fun. And we went to the Hollywood sign. We tried to go to the Griffith Park to see the merry-go-round there, which I still don't know the status of if that has reopened or plans to reopen. I hope it does. Are we excited for Penguin Trek coming to SeaWorld? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a new roller coaster and one that's like a seemingly like a hybrid dark ride and roller coaster. That sounds like a lot of fun. It's a B&M coaster, I think, too.
I get excited for...
Which they do really good coasters,
Well,
especially SeaWorld.
SeaWorld in general does good coasters. I get excited anytime they do a new ride there because it's cool. No pun intended.
I was waiting for it. So we can probably like maybe look into some mail. We can definitely answer some questions and some comments, just sort of catch up on everything.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
With the mail?
Yeah.
I have a couple little letters over here. I'm going to try not to show everybody's address. Okay. So we got this one.
Please bring back the Mickey pointer finger. That was funny.
I should. It's right. Yeah, of course I do. I have everything forever, and I shouldn't. Like even the
stuff come from?
Like all the little games that I've played with in the parks, which I should just get rid of after I'm done because I'm just like.
Well, you did last time. You just dumped it into the water at SeaWorld.
Okay, so let's start with some letters.
Some letters.
Okay.
Hi, Adam, from the UK.
So many people from the UK. Is it just it's dinner time over there? Everyone's just settling down for the evening, having their evening tea and
dinner.
Yeah. Is that like a real stereotype? Is that like a
tea?
Yeah, where it's just
real?
like I guess. But is
Don't
it
let me speak for you, but tea's real.
Yeah, I know that it's real, but I mean just like
tea is real.
Like from the UK, are they just like, yes, we drink tea. Can you leave us alone about it? Okay. Do you want to get us over to the camera here?
Mm.
Cool. And now you can like see our camera set up over there in the back and our.
And you want to do this?
Yeah. Hi.
Here we are.
So how does that work? Is that good? Hopefully everything works okay. I've been working on like the transitions of everything, and so we can like show what we're doing here as we're talking about it, because I wanted to improve this live stream stuff. I could probably improve the quality at some point too, but I wanted to be better about it.
This comment, watching your vacation vlogs have brought up a discussion in our house that if you take naps, you probably come from a family that also take naps. We assume Brennan does and Roy doesn't.
Yep.
It is very true.
I cannot nap.
Me and my family, we love naps, but the Hornsbys are all like Energizer bunnies. They could just go all day without food or sleep. I can't do it. It's weird. But
that was like a dynamic of like just like us merging that was challenging, and where like for my family we could like miss a meal like if it's like predicated by something like really exciting that we're looking forward to, or some sort of like a big I don't know, like dinner or something like that. We can be like, oh yeah, we'll just call that brunch and just have dinner later on. And then it's like, wait, you're skipping an entire meal. You're calling that was lunch. I thought that was just breakfast. That was lunch too. When's dinner? So yep.
There's a lot of advocating for myself in the beginning, but also like your family is really good about just having like energy, whereas like my family and I, we struggle with like the capacity of mental energy, where it's like if we're social or we're like stimulated by being out in environments, like our mental energy drains. So
and you get migraines,
and
which is
I get really bad migraines all the time, and so like I have to rest a lot.
So I'm gonna go and show these off first. So we got this one a little while ago. It's Halloween. Spooky.
It's Halloween.
Happy Halloween. We look forward to your pumpkin carving video every year. All the best, Susan and Michael. And we are going to be doing that. We should be doing that maybe tomorrow, I think.
What?
The pumpkin carving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we like to do that every year. We try to make something fun, weird. It's hard to do that like early because, I don't know, with the weather and everything, the pumpkins just like completely disintegrate the second we put them outside. So going to be carving that tomorrow. So we have it on Halloween to give out our Pokemon packs that we did last year, and we're going to be doing that this year.
Oh my god, people loved the Pokemon packs last year.
And speaking of Pokemon packs, happy Halloween, Roy, Brennan, Arlo, Calvin, and Farley. Thank you for making fun videos and sharing them with everyone. I got these Pokemon cards from McDonald's, which I admit to opening to see what was there, but I figured I wanted to send them to someone I know will enjoy them the most. From
You are correct.
Trisha.
Thanks, Trisha.
And you were accurate. And I looked at these as well already, because I'm a nosy guy. And you got the holographic Pikachu. Look at that. This is, if there was a card that everybody was looking for, it would be this one, like without a doubt. So that's really neat. I never got them from Walmart, from McDonald's, like the new ones that they had this year. But this is the one that I would be looking for. So thank you so much for that. That was really nice.
Man, Rachel's comment is really just striking up. Like, everyone's talking about naps versus no naps now. This is great.
Oh, really? I don't know.
People are there to justify you. I thought it was weird that he never naps.
Sorry. I want to be able to like toggle back and forth so it's not just like our hands awkwardly.
Hello.
But yes. I didn't really have anything else to say, but here we are.
Sorry.
Hello, everyone. We're back to being full screen. I don't know. I like using my time, you know, as much of it as I have. Mm-hmm. I have that kind of mentality of like, I'm here, I'm doing this, whatever it is. If it's like a vacation, if it's a cruise, if it's a separately ticketed event or something, then I'm aware that I'm technically like spending money the time that I'm there, you know? So if I'm using that time to nap or just to sit around or something, it's you know, not that it bothers me, but it's something that I'm just like aware of.
Yeah, and I have to take naps to catch up with myself so that I can sustain longer later.
But it's okay because when you nap, that's like when I'm able to kind of go and maybe do the stuff that I wanted to do that maybe you didn't need to do, where it comes to like, you know, exploring.
It was like rough to balance.
Which you appreciate.
It was rough
yes,
to
ma'am.
balance in the beginning, but now we've kind of found ourselves into this like routine of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ready for the next?
Oh, Trisha is here. Hi.
Yay! Yay! And I know that not everybody's gonna be here for all like the mail that we have, so it's hard to know what like when I showcase like the mail, if it's going to be like in an edited video at some point, or if it's going to be like dedicated like a live stream to this. You'll see kind of why I decided to do a live stream with this one. You saw it in the title of this, but. Was I going somewhere with that? I don't know.
We can move on to more mail.
Yeah, we can. Basically, I don't want to show anybody's address. It's cool to be able to do this, and sometimes it just feels like it belongs like in a live stream where it's like a little bit more casual to kind of like talk about and stuff versus something that I get like in the mail that's like a quick just like, and look what we got in the mail, you know. All right, you ready to go back to the camera here? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is from Kevin. Is that it? Oh no, there's still some surprises in here. I like surprises.
Gotta remember to put us back up here.
Right up there. Yeah. There we are. Brennan's our camera switch operator over here. So this is all from Kevin. Let's see, am I getting everything out of there? I think so. Kevin sent some stuff before, which I think that was like in its own edited video, but he sent some more stuff, and okay. Hey Roy, I just wanted to send another Japanese 151 pack and a few other things. Hope you get something good from the packs from Kevin. So we got a Japanese 151 pack, as well as this one. I forget what this one is called. This was like one of the previous Japanese packs. It's weird how they do packs because how they do it in Japan is not going to the same name. Or even the same cards and how they combine sets or separate sets or promos or cards that you could pull in this, like that we would not be able to get in packs that we have here, just how the English sets work. And then he sent some like individual Pokemon cards. So we got Blaine's Ponyta, Brock's Geodude, got Holo Dragonite there, a Japanese Jinx EX, and I was actually missing this from my set, the English version, but now I have the Japanese just in case. I don't know. We'll see. And then a Giovanni's Charisma, which I needed this. This is the last trainer card that I needed for 151.
So you actually really contributed.
Like for real, right? And I'm still not sure if I want to open these. I might open this one. I don't know. Like Japanese packs, they are very nostalgic for me because like I remember as a kid getting like Japanese packs of like the original cards, like Team Rocket or something. And God, like those were some cool memories. So we have some trading card game rules here about the original game, and that was sort of interesting because there was some personal information in there that somebody like filled out, and like they wrote their like address and their like favorite TV shows and all sorts of other
That's
interesting
really cute.
stuff. So that was cool.
Didn't want to show that.
This belonged to, I don't want to show anybody's address,
No.
but this belonged to Brittany. So I don't know if that was a relative of Kevin.
Who's Brittany?
I don't know. But Brittany liked Beanie Babies and Keenan and Kel. So there you go. Had some good taste there,
It's a
Brittany.
time capsule right there.
It really is. I hope Brittany knows that Kevin sent me that because I can send that back if she wants that back. And then this is all just like vintage stuff. This is very appropriate for Halloween right here. This Night in the Haunted Tower, where Ash meets Gengar and Haunter and Ghastly.
Looks like something we'd get at the book fair.
Which like we have some of these. Like I picked up maybe I have like the more comic version of these. God, this is so nostalgic, and like the pages are like yellowed a little bit to show that they're just like a little old. And there's that's the Pokédex, which is what my phone case is right now. I'm probably shaking it a little bit, the table. I'm sorry. I know this is going to be a little bit sensitive. We have other people watching from England.
Good evening.
Hello. People are still talking about naps. So thank you so much,
It's a
Kevin.
polarizing conversation.
I guess, apparently. So thank you so much, Kevin, for that.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
I guess so.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to the full
So-
screen.
I want to. Who did we say that this was from?
Jordan?
Jordan.
I think. Some of these, like these last couple things, we can't really like put a name to. It looks like this is from Jordan.
From Newport.
But
I got this. I actually haven't taken it out of the bag yet. I don't know why I didn't. But I got this. I don't want to show the price. That's tacky. But I got this really cute hat with butterflies on it, and I love it. Like, okay, obviously I have a very small head, so I have to tighten this. But this cool hat, also, I don't think it purposely came with it, but something that matches the hat that I was also gifted is this beautiful purse. Like, look at this. And it even has gold butterflies on it.
let me switch over to. There you
Like,
go.
look how beautiful. That thing is so cute.
And then the hat to go along with it. This is
Like-
like very flower and garden.
I was going to say, like, I'm so excited for Flower and Garden coming out now.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't that,
thank
isn't that
you
just like
so much.
adorable, like ombre sort of a look there?
I love it. I love pastels. This was just perfect.
And that was for your birthday. It says, there's like a note in there that says happy
Yeah,
birthday
that's
because
right.
Brennan's
So,
birthday was
Thank
this
you
past
very
month.
much. This stuff is absolutely adorable. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get Brennan, like, I'm not trying to, well, like, you, uh-oh, little fuzz.
Oh,
But yeah, I think you rock hats.
thank you.
I think everybody rocks hats. Oh no.
I just like.
I think everybody rocks hats.
I just have a very small head, so a lot of times hats will look super oversized on me, especially like the bill. So I just get super self-conscious
I just
about
have a
it.
very small head. So, okay. So like our final kind of a big piece of gotta get ready for this. I have my
I was
Yoo-Hoo.
like, this the final thing. Yoo-hoo.
Thank you, Yoo-Hoo, for sending me a Yoo-Hoo. Our final piece of mail is going to be sort of a big one, and this was the reason for this. Oh no, super sticker from Cody. Oh, thank you so much.
Cute. Thank you.
So this, I actually don't know who it's from. I didn't see a letter in here. I don't know if it fell out or if anything, or it was meant to be anonymous by any means, but this, you already saw it in the thumbnail, and this is probably not going to be everybody's cup of tea in terms of the content that you anticipate on this channel. Maybe some people are starting to follow this channel because of this, but this is not a Pokemon channel. I know it seems like that. I know it seems like it's moving into that direction, but it's really not. And if it was, that's fine. It's just, this channel is just a hobby channel, really, honestly, and just me just kind of indulging in that. But right now, 151 is a set that is very nostalgic for me. It is the original Pokemon that I grew up with 25 years ago. And so to be able to just, with my own money and time and investment and excitement, not contingent on my mom, buying us a Pokemon pack, for Christmas, I can actually follow up on this and have that excitement of opening it and pulling fun cards from it. And, I think I talked about this like in a video. I know that I did, where like I think this is like kind of the conclusion of my Pokemania, from the pandemic until now, because I'm having a good time with this set, and I think I'm good moving forward in terms of at least just like going out actively constantly and trying to find a particular tin or box or set or whatever, and so this came in this big box here, which does not have a name on it from what I can tell.
We've tried to look.
Yeah. And inside that box...
So if you're here and you gave this to Roy...
Everyone's going to be like, it was me. It was me. I did it. You're welcome. Aren't I so generous? This is a Pokemon 151 Ultra Premium Collection. I opened up one of these before, but I did it off camera just because I wanted to enjoy doing it, and I didn't want to have to upload every single pack and just like oversaturate that video with just all the Pokemon content, because I don't know, it's like reviewing food or something, where to me it makes more sense visually in a condensed video to just show like, this is the food that we got, it was good, maybe a quick little like reaction here and there. Same with Pokemon, where I don't need to showcase opening every single pack in a video versus just like, this is what I got. Oh, and these are the cards that I got from it. But what I'd like to do today is actually open this, because if somebody's going to buy me this is $120. So this is a very, very generous thing to send to anybody in the mail. And I think it makes sense. And I think it's like respectful to, if somebody bought me this, to actually actively open it and just go through it so they can hopefully just see that like excitement that it brought and an appreciation.
Me. Like I've been into this too, because that was something that Roy and I had in common, was just like being into Pokemon as kids. Like I still have my original binder of all of my stuff, and I've really been getting into 151 as well. And like I'm trying to complete the collection this time around too, because I'm also super nostalgic about, Gen 1 of Pokemon, and it's been really cute.
It's funny because I've been getting like duplicates of stuff.
And he won't just give it to me. He wants to trade.
Yeah, well, that's the fun of it. It's like with brothers or something. They could give you something, but you got to hold on to the good stuff. So if they get something good, then they can trade you. Mm-hmm. Something that we never showed is that Brennan got the full art Charizard. Mm-hmm. I bought her like a box of like the 151, and then we were like driving to, I think, Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah. You opened it up in the car on the way there, and you got the Charizard. So jealous of that.
Yeah.
And that was before I got the special illustration rare Charizard. So like you continually have gotten up until that point, like you've gotten the Charizard that I've wanted, and you open up like 2% of the packs that I open. So yeah, I gotta go and go through this, and I understand that may not be the content that everybody loves on this channel, which is mostly centered around the theme parks. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Something.
And I don't. And this is not going to take 30 minutes or anything. Hopefully not. But yeah, gonna go
and Sean is asking where he can get merchandise, and it's just tpublic.com/oiby.
Yes.
And it does ship to the UK.
As far as I'm aware, that's a them thing. Been trying to put some more designs up there, here and there, and that's been keeping me occupied in between video edits and uploads and all that fun stuff. All right, let's go ahead and head over to the second camera. Oh. There you go. I was nervous about this because this is like a very big box. And I think I showed this like in the video, but you can sort of see, oh no, Arlo, all of the different original Pokemon are like on the box there, which I think is just like very cool. It's incredibly shiny. And then the reveal here. Ta-da. Whoops. I can't even see anything. There you go. Maybe you can sort of see it. Yeah. So this is going to be mostly about just like the packs themselves and just like the cards that you can get inside the packs, and hopefully some pretty good ones. Yeah, we have a Metal Mew card, and then again with the tapping. And
gotta
then
know,
these
that's
that are like
metal.
really cool. We have the Mew and the Mewtwo, which these in like the original set, you could get these like in the packs, like in the actual Japanese pack. You'd be able to pull that card versus English decided to do them as promos. Okay. And then like the damage counters, the dice, the coin, the deck box, all that other fun stuff. But when it comes to the Ultra Premium collection, you just want the packs.
Yeah. And I know we're opening up Pokemon cards, but you guys are still welcome to just ask questions and hang out, and
Yeah, please do.
we'll read and talk and chat and open up Pokemon cards.
So this comes with 16 Pokemon packs.
Wow, you feel like a real Poketuber, don't you?
I do. God, I keep like shaking the table. I'm so sorry.
I'm not being conscious of it either. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep my hands off. I'm gonna sit
Yeah.
on my hands right now like a kid.
Usually this is like pretty good when it comes to like the I don't know, like the motion of like movement or whatever. Maybe not so much when it comes to like just like shaking the table that it's on. Okay. So let's do it. Let's see if I can get something good. Oh my god, I really do feel like a Poketuber. This is sort of embarrassing. Like
We
I don't
didn't manicure our nails and
I know. I've been trying to moisturize. This is not something that like I want to do. Like Poketubing is its own separate thing that is
Yeah.
itself is also very oversaturated and seems to be more about like money, you know, than actual like enjoyment and collecting and stuff in my opinion. So, but this is just me opening it because somebody sent me this in the mail. Incredibly generous, very kind, and I just wanted to celebrate that. So if you haven't seen some of these cards, if any of these look nostalgic for anybody,
yeah, hopefully
then
it is nostalgic.
hopefully
for some
it is.
People. We're not
So-
gonna throw out any like super crazy random ones.
So I'm looking for a significant amount of the full arts,
Yeah.
which I've pretty much gotten every single special illustration rare. Somehow, the things that are the most complicated and challenging and difficult to get, I've gotten a lot of those. I really am a Poketuber. I'm just throwing the packaging all over the
The only
place.
thing you're not doing is showing the code card.
That's for me.
Could you imagine though going to like check all those code cards later and somebody from this live like rip the code off of it?
They would.
You guys can.
Okay. What? I think I did that when we first started opening.
I want to see.
When we first started like doing the Pokemon thing like a couple years ago, I think like a code card from that like original pack, like I didn't know what code cards really were or anything like that. And I tried to like redeem it, and then it was like, this has already been redeemed. And I was like, wow, somebody got that.
Britt says, no need to keep justifying. I'm 30 and was never into Pokemon as a child and still have no knowledge, but I watch every upload you post regardless. I love seeing people passionate and happy about a thing,
Yay.
which we appreciate.
So they decided to do like a holographic energy in this set, which is like a little bit hard to see, but it's like kind of the Cosmos like holo that Pokemon used to do, which
And
was
Roy
very
keeps
popular.
getting all of them, and I'm having the hardest time getting them.
They're fun. They're cool. The
Well,
Japanese
I still
set did
need a water one.
the Japanese set did like reverse hollow Pokeballs, and in every single box you could get a Master Ball, and that was like over the cards. Those were the most popular cards to get.
Does anybody else have like a hobby that, you know how there's always those people that are like adults where they're just like, once
Wiggly
you
tough.
turn 25, you can't enjoy these things anymore. Oh, cool.
Yeah, yay, Wigglytuff. Do you have that one? You might.
I don't know. I wish I brought my binder in
I'm
here.
getting like a lot of
But it's like, does anybody else have
duplicates.
like child hobbies that some people are like, you're an adult, and it's just like, I don't care. Like, I still play The Sims. I'm obsessed with playing The Sims. That is like my escape. When I come home and I have a long day, or like right before bed, I'm playing The Sims. I'm building homes. I'm creating storylines. I'm making characters. Like, I love it.
Okay. Excited for this to start heating up a little bit. Got the Wigglytuff, but I need some full arts. I need some illustration rares. I need a lot of that. And I need some gold cards too.
Fairways ripped 4 ETBs, 4 booster bundles, a Zapdos box, and a UPC, and still has not gotten the Blastoise or Charizard.
I've gotten 3 of them.
Ah!
Yay!
No! I need it!
See, I already have this one, but I have like nothing else. Oh no!
There! This is a good card.
So this is like technically was not addressed to me, but it didn't say otherwise. So this is the presumption of, okay, if it's sent to my P.O. box, is it for me? Is it for you? Is it for us? Like, that was for you because it said happy birthday to you. So that was yours.
It's that thing where it's like, this is still very much your channel, and I still very much treat it like it's your channel. Like, I just feel like I'm a special guest that appears on the channel. So I just assume everything is about you until something is specifically addressed to me or about me. Because I don't contribute to anything. I just show up. I need it.
I know.
Get it.
I will. A lot of this too, like I'm contemplating. So if Collecticon comes back that we went to earlier this year, that'd be fun to go to maybe try to trade. Like presuming that I'm definitely not going to be able to get all this by myself. That is like where I would find like some closure, just trying to get the final set.
Sorry, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Keep shaking the table.
What's your favorite Pokemon card or set, and how did you get into it?
As far as set,
I think Evolving Skies was my favorite because I just got really lucky with that set, and I had a really big amount of good pulls, and like I got a lot of good cards out of it, and I think it was just fun. And I think Evolving Skies was also when I really started to get into the pack openings and like back into the fun of like collecting again.
I think Evolutions, because that was like absolutely. Whoa! I didn't need that. Oh no!
So this is a gold energy, which you already have.
Dang! What are the chances? I mean, you're going to get these that I obviously don't know what to do else with. The idea was just to like. The problem is that I'm opening up significantly more than you are. Significantly more. Like you just every now and then if you're like, oh yeah, grab me a box too. But then I get like 4 for myself, you know? So it's like I will continually get the stuff basically that I need and then duplicates of that before you get something that Golem EX, I needed that, I think.
Sweet.
Didn't I?
If you didn't, I did.
I'm trying to think. I don't have a lot of these, like, at all. I have, like, a few of them. I needed these the most, like, definitely without a doubt.
Yeah.
The gold psychic. I really wanted the gold Mew. I need that one a lot. And really the big one is just, like, to get the SIRs, the special illustration rares in this set that I don't have to buy. That's a big deal, like, a huge deal in terms of, like, if I do have to buy the remaining cards, which I didn't really want to do, but it'd be too expensive just to open this up endlessly. Ammonite!
I'm just going to sit here.
She's just going to be really mad because I keep getting... And then a Charizard EX. Wow. I think I have like 4 of these now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is like incredibly easy to pull. I need the Venusaur and the Jinx EX to complete the set, pretty much. And then that's it with like the actual set. And then on top of that is just like the illustration rares and then the one special illustration rare and then the full arts.
As far as like kid hobbies for adults, Elias and Aaron is like when people tell me that Disney is for kids. Like for real, it's how are you gonna sit here and watch like a theme park based YouTube channel and then be like Pokemon is for kids?
Right. Everything's for kids. Everything's for adults. Everything's for anybody. I think.
And then
sometimes.
Britt says swimming. Like yes, me too. I tell Roy all the time, I'm like, you can just put me in the ocean or in a pool somewhere and I'll just be there for hours. Like I would just float in place for hours and be super content.
See, I'm good at the beach. I go for an hour and I'm good.
My hobby is Christmas lights.
Psychic.
Is that considered kiddish?
Maybe.
I don't think so. I feel like Christmas lights is like... I don't know. I feel like that's like ultimate dad level. Gotta get to Christmas lights. I don't think Christmas lights are kiddish at all. I think that's one of those like adult things that you get excited for. Like when you were a kid, where it's like, oh, I can't wait to be able to decorate my home for the holidays. But I like that hobby. That's cool.
Oh God, I'm making a mess. I'm trying to like do this like somewhat quickly, just because for one, this kind of hurts because I'm trying to not like shake the table, and it's hurting my back a little bit. Okay. We have one final pack left.
Last pack magic.
Got some good stuff
You
in
did.
this, with the exception of like a special illustration rare. Just like the amount of just like 2 full arts, a gold illustration rare, like that has been crazy. And hopefully it's been interesting to just see some of the cards in this set if I've been even holding it in front of the camera.
I worked a mindless office job dressed as a sim for Halloween one year. Just wore a headband with a homemade green diamond above my head, and no one knew what I was. Oh my god, I would appreciate it so much.
Oh.
And it's called a plum bob. Little
Oh,
diamond.
the Sims
I
thing?
had to teach Roy that it was called a plum bob because I wanted plum bob stuff for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And so he got me a little plum bob keychain because I love it so much. I would have appreciated your costume.
I think I'm going to open up these.
Okay.
Go and do that. Just because I want to see how this differs from, like, I've seen openings of this, but just myself in person because I already have it, and this one too. How do these open differently, don't they? Yeah, it's like
They have a tab?
yeah, you like rip it in the top.
Whoa.
Yeah, which I still did terribly. And this is what the back of these look like. There are less cards in the Japanese sets. Like, only a few cards. That was it.
Cool.
Wow. Kind of underwhelming. Like, I feel kind of spoiled now having, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this one should have, I don't want to say something in it, but like at least like a reverse. Okay. Got a reverse Vulpix there.
Oh, I love that little Pokeballs as the
Yeah, it's hard to like see, but like if you had like a Master Ball, that would be like the card that you would like really, really want. So this is how they did their reverses in place of how we did our like holographic energies. And then an Alakazam.
Cool.
These feel so
They look thin.
like they're thin, but like they're also just like they feel shinier. This is like really neat.
Cool.
Like I remember and I enjoyed the original Japanese backs of Pokemon cards again, just like for the nostalgia of it. But yay, got a Japanese Alakazam EX. It almost looks like fake. It's so shiny and like the gloss.
Yes.
Okay, so that concludes the Pokemon opening for this video. If you've been able to make it through that, then congratulations, you did it. But thank you again, whoever sent that. That was the nicest, most surprising and exciting mail to ever get.
And you can know that you have truly contributed to both of our collections that we have actively going
you're
on so
going to
far.
get the majority of that, but you need to start pulling some stuff to trade me for it. No, because like, what if I give you the Venusaur and then you get another Charizard and then, you know?
Everyone needs to be kiddish as adulting can be hard. Yes. And I think that is something that our generation brings to the table is we just never let go of our childhoods. And it's not a bad thing. Like there is no, you don't wake up one morning on this birthday and it's suddenly like, I love taxes and black coffee.
Unless you're
Even though
my
I
brother,
like-
Travis.
Unless I actually do like black coffee, but
I actually really like Texas.
But yeah, it's like life is hard and like the serious parts of it are not fun. So like why not just
Yeah, just indulge. Just have a good
why
time.
not keep fun around?
You know? Everybody likes sports or Taylor Swift or Pokemon cards or Disney. You know, it's all the same thing. Somebody's talking about Dennis being in a movie. Yes, he was in a movie. In a movie called The Burial, I think on Amazon Prime. That was really cool. He did that a little while ago. Somebody's asking about places to live in Orlando. We've only really ever lived around the theme parks, like in areas like Williamsburg or Hunters Creek or wherever, you know, and like Windermere's a good place. Just it kind of depends.
It's less about Orlando and more about Central Florida.
Yeah, there are like I think more. There are better places and avenues to research that on YouTube.
Yeah,
like
it's
specifically dedicated to the different areas.
it depends
Oh
on
no,
the
Taco
your
Bell.
criteria. Like, do you have kids? Like, do you need to look for good schools? Are you hoping to live next to the theme parks? Are you hoping to live decently far from the theme parks to save money? Like, it kind of just depends on what you're looking for. And then there's different places around Central Florida that like fit those needs.
Mm-hmm. And then like price point and all that stuff. Have we been to the UK?
No, but I want to.
Yes, I have been to the UK.
I haven't.
I went 15 years ago, when I was in high school. And went to London and Canterbury and Normandy, Paris, Rome, like those kinds of places.
Sorry, I'm just like reading stuff.
But I did not go to any theme parks there. I just went to like do all the touristy stuff, you know.
Yeah. There's a lot of places that I would like to visit. Yeah. London is one of them. Too happy. Yes, I too have driven to the store to buy cake just to eat it myself. We are one and the same, Rachel.
Well, we live like really near Target, so it's very, very convenient to just drive 1 minute away to go to Target and then just like, hey, do they have Pokemon cards?
She said that's what she imagined adulthood being. I'm not gonna lie. When I first moved out of my parents' house and I lived on my own, one of the first things that I did was I got a TV in my room because I grew up not having a TV in my room, which I was very jealous of other people that got to have one in their room. And my parents hated it if I ate in my room. So I went to a Hungry Howie's across the street. I got myself a pizza. I laid a towel on my bed and I ate pizza in my bed while I watched TV in my room. And I was like, I'm an adult. And it was like the best feeling ever.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
For me, it was Lunchables. I could never have Lunchables. So, I mean, that was just like an adult thing. But like once I just was able to start driving, I could drive and go buy myself some Lunchables. Mm-hmm. I've been to Canada. It was nice. What made us move to Orlando? You're from Orlando, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like I grew up like 30 minutes outside of Orlando, like in the Claremont area.
Mm-hmm. And I'm from Pensacola, and then I went to school in Gainesville at UF. And then we got annual passes, so we went to Orlando from Gainesville once every month at least. And then I would come down here every year with my family for a family reunion. We'd go to a theme park. So it was like a reasonable move, you know, to just consider just moving to Orlando.
Yeah, and
out of college.
I wanted to go somewhere where it felt far enough away to say that I got out of my hometown, but not like too far away to where my parents' house wasn't a hard drive away, because like I'm an only child, so like my parents are my best friends, so I just didn't want to get too far away from them, and I'm sure they also appreciate that part, that I wasn't too far away.
Yeah, the closer you live to the theme parks, the more expensive it's going to be.
Yeah,
definitely. And then it also depends like your apartment, your living situation, you know. I think like if you live like in an older apartment complex versus a newer one, if you're considering apartment complexes versus like actual housing.
Yeah, the more weary you feel about where you live, the cheaper it is.
Yeah. I think we might sort of conclude this one. We're getting close to an hour here. Been trying to like aim for that to be like a reasonable place to end. Arlo did enjoy his elephant duck. He has been just running around the house with it, just tackling it. Yeah, if there's any like final like quick little questions here, just things to catch up on. Been trying to get out to the theme parks and record stuff around the house. And, you know, it's just coming back from that Pensacola trip after coming back from like a cruise and just catching up on all the work stuff and then the medical stuff. And then, you know, rearranging the entire house and the furniture and cleaning all that and getting all of that organized. And, you know, that's been a lot to catch up on and to do on top of like, you know, a full-time job. And then in between all of that, just running around the theme parks and trying to, you know, be relevant in this, you know, theme park community world. And yeah, try not to take it all too seriously. Just trying to have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like really leaning into it over here.
That's what you do.
I think I'm good using this for now. Can go ahead and move that. And actually feel like I'm right back in the middle of this. How do we meet? We met online.
Do you want to say specifically?
Sure. We can say on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dairyfarmersmeat.com. No. What is it? Farmers only?
Farmers only.
Yeah. I said dairyfarmersmeat.com. Yep.
We had a blind date at Disney Quest.
Mhm.
How we first met.
Which is now the NBA experience.
Yeah.
Boom.
Which is now nothing. It's not even the NBA experience anymore.
Come on, Disney. Okay, well, thank you everybody for joining us today. Just to go through some mail. Thank you to everybody that sent mail. It was incredibly exciting to open up. I opened up a Japanese couple of packs, 151 UPC, which again are expensive and very, very. They're not. I don't know. They're not as difficult to get because they put out these ultra premium collections. Like since the 25th anniversary, they put up like a Pikachu one, which that was ridiculously crazy popular. The scalping has died down on the Pokemon community, so that's been like really beneficial to just getting product. And then they put out a Charizard one, which they like massively overprinted that, and you can still find that everywhere. And then they put out this one, which this one's been sort of like in the middle, I think, to find that, but it's still very popular and expensive too. Yeah. How's my arm? My arm's doing okay.
It's so much better, like overnight.
Yeah, not
It's like a solid surface now.
Yeah, because it's I don't want to get all gross about it, but yeah, it was like it was just one of those that was just going to take a long time for it to just feel like it was healing. Like the arm itself is still like sore, but just like the cut itself, just like if just riding a bike and then hitting some sort of a rock or something that just like really kind of
It had to have been a rock or
got me
something because
really
just
bad.
falling on a flat gravel surface like that would not take
Darn.
what it took from you.
Yeah, but I've been trying to be like really good about it. I did like a virtual doctor visit recently just to kind of go over and just like what I've been doing, and when it comes to like that like self medicinal process of just like want to make sure that I'm doing all that I need to do, like how should I be bandaging it, what should I be applying to it, Bacitracin, Neosporin, all of that. Like I want to make sure that I'm on top of that so that it does have the most likely chance of like healing, very minimal scarring, the coloration returning to normal, and then it's not even noticeable. Oh, we got a super chat. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
From Yanks TJ? Sure.
And Thomas says that he loves the condo in Pensacola.
Thank you. We did too. It was great.
Not the sidewalk outside of it, though.
Yeah, no. If you want to call it a sidewalk or just like
a bike path.
A road.
All right.
But yeah, thank you again for the super chat. Thank you for the super stickers. I just thank you to everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this. Just this random, video of
for your opinion
mail.
on naps and adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
We both felt very validated.
Letting me be a little PokeTuber for a minute there, opening up my Pokemon cards in front of the camera. Okay. Yeah, trying to figure out this live stream thing, trying to get better about it, trying to be more consistent with it, trying to get Brennan involved.
Oh, that's my butt. I forgot we did.
Why?
I forgot we did that.
I'm embarrassed. Oh, you got a thumbs up. Give it back. You're not in charge of this.
I exposed my sweatpants. Damn it.
So thank you, everyone. There you go. You got a little extra something there at the end if you stayed that long. Watch someone give you a super chat for that. Please don't. So thank you for watching.
I'm just happy with the thumbs up.
What if you had a thumbs down? That'd be great.
Don't do that, please.
So we're gonna go do something else now, I guess. Terrible. Oh, another thumbs up. All
Thank
right.
you.
If you're watching this on the replay, hope you enjoyed that. It's the kind of stuff you get on the live streams.
I would have stuck it out a little bit more had I known.
So as far as content, I'm trying to salvage this a little bit. We're still going to be not decorating. We're going to be doing pumpkins for Halloween, carving some pumpkins and just kind of doing that around the house. We're going to have like one little just fun, around the house vlog for Halloween. Not going to be doing anything like crazy. Maybe go to Halloween Horror Nights one more time. Or at least I might. I don't know if you can with your schedule.
Yeah.
But we're going to figure that out. I'd like to see the show, but then I'd also like to try to do the houses again. So we will see how that turns out. I don't know. But yeah, we're going from now transitioning into fall and Christmas, and I'm excited for it.
Yep.
Yoo-hoo.
Cheers.
Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching. We will see you soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.